as a little kid, you can't really fight back or do anything. If there was just creatures like that you just had to, I don't know, go away from or try to, I don't know, not get killed by at least on your way to the Colossus, anything. But it's just the land is so empty.
Yeah,
the world.
like there's not
it's
even
cool,
desolate.
It's a cool place, but yeah, that's what like the point of it. But it's just like there's nothing here.
It's very much like Death Stranding, where it's just like there's fucking nothing.
I mean, at least there's supposed to be a lot of enemies. Well,
Yeah.
There's people with sticks. There's ghosts.
Yeah.
Neat.
And a vast terrain.
Spooki Boiz pod show.
Episode
8.
Diddly do.
Yeah, dude, 8. We're
Lewis.
already talking about video game shit. Lewis, Seti, and me, and Damian here.
The boy.
Anyway, let's go back on the fucking.
We managed to corner him and keep him in and then his milk crate for another week.
Let's not get into that. Let's not.
No,
Please,
I
guys,
mean-
come on.
We have the cage down here. You know, we got the sticks. We can, throw you in there if that's what you really fucking want. Honestly.
Damian's the only minority.
Oh,
No, he's not.
No,
Stop
he's
lying,
not.
dude.
I'm
Stop lying,
brown.
Cedric.
Brown.
Piece of shit.
we're actually all Japanese.
Yeah.
Because have really
Konnichiwa.
good accents.
Nani?
Hey, stop! Hey, stop! We don't know Japanese.
We love Chinese people.
We would not.
Like, okay, come on.
People of all.
Wakarimasen.
All right, so
He's
Lewis,
actually learning.
Lewis knows some stuff.
Anyway,
Hey, say
Back to-
the bike is not here in Russia.
Yeah, Lewis knows a lot of...
That's all he knows. I think.
Lewis is...
Okay, you put me on the spot. I haven't practiced Russian in like 2 days. So.
He hasn't practiced. The bike is not here. No. That's an important sentence in Russian.
I
guys
don't.
didn't know,
All I remember is the bike is a bicyclette.
it's a very bike-based society.
Yeah, most of Russian language is pretty much just revolves around bikes.
Yeah. And grizzly bears.
If not talked about directly, they kind of just use them
Emphasis
to
on
describe
revolve,
anything else.
like a bicycle wheel.
You know what's
did it,
funny?
dude.
One of the sentences that I was learning is like they were teaching me is like, oh, like mashed potatoes, cool. Sushi, very cool. Why are they teaching me these 2 things? And they finally used it in a sentence, and it says, "I eat mashed potatoes, not sushi." I'm like, why?
You don't know.
Russians hate sushi.
That's
they
vital,
only eat
dude.
mashed
Like, what?
It's very vital.
That's your opener, and everyone just thinks you're fucking special.
Very reasonable. I think
Go
it's
to
very
Russia, dude.
vital.
Just
And
say
it's,
that.
and it's funny
Wow.
because mashed potatoes in Russian is just one word, so it's like it's convenient, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was, but it's literally just one word. It has like 5 letters in it.
Lewis knows many languages. He's bi.
Yeah.
A lingual. Damian's fucking dying.
I'm literally
Hyperallergenic.
like that, you know.
Whip.
What were we saying?
Check it out now. It's the Funk Soul Brawler. Check it out now. It's the Funk Soul Brawler.
I don't remember how that
A
song goes.
spooky thing. We were gonna talk about spooky things.
No.
No? Okay, never mind.
I was gonna say, back to video games.
Oh, more videos.
So-
I just said spooky so that we
Shadow
can
of the
transition
Colossus.
into the
Yeah,
title.
I
Shadow
don't think
of
he
the
was talking about
Colossus.
scary things.
Yeah, we were just trying to transition into the title.
And its weird sequel that it got, The Guardian. Did you guys ever play this? I think it's called The
You mean
Guardian.
Ico?
No, Ico was the prequel.
Yeah, that came before.
Oh, The Last Guardian.
Yeah, the last Guardian.
No, actually, no.
Big fucking dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it.
Ico was the sequel. No. What is it?
They fit together some way, probably.
Shadow of the Colossus
They're
is
all
the
for
first
sure
one.
in the
Ico is
same
the second one, and then Guardian. I don't know when the fuck that thing takes
Look,
place.
they're in the same world, obviously, but are they really connected?
Who knows?
Probably.
No,
No, the
all that
Ico
shit
and Shadow of the
is-
Colossus are
The
connected.
Last Guardian, for sure, though,
Ico?
is separate.
Yes,
I
because
thought Ico and
Yeah, that's
The
why I
Last
was confused me
Guardian
for a second.
connected.
Yeah, really?
Because Shadow of the Colossus is like this big fucking empty world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
but I
at
heard
the
that
very end, the
He turns
spoilers.
into a
You gather all the reason you're even killing all these demons is because the
It's a
sword
lie.
told you to gather all
The
these.
sword?
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking the dude in the ceiling.
Is it the
Skyman?
music? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Skyman.
Every time
you guys see with the sword where the fucking colossi are.
Yeah, the sword guides you, but he tells you to go do it for his plan.
Yeah, but basically, you turn into like this demon thing, but then no, the sword was vital because those fucking weird ass people came and chased you to get the sword back.
Yeah. Well, you needed the sword, but
But basically, long story short, you use you use the shadows soul colossi soul things. You turn into this demon. These guys that come taking the sword, take the sword from you and seal you, and you turn into this little baby thing. But the reason he even did all that whole thing is because he wanted to bring his like loved one back to life. So he did do that at the end, right? That's that defenseless chick in Ico later on in the game, I think.
Really?
Is it?
Maybe I haven't played
think
Ico,
so.
but I know that the
little baby thing.
you that gets reincarnated or whatever as a baby in Shadow of the Colossus is the kid in
Ico.
because he has like the
Horns.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know that the box art is really fucking good in every other country, and
That game is fucking
America is
awesome,
fucking
shit
shitty.
like that.
What the fuck happened to box art, man?
Non-existent, dude.
Box art got really fucking
Dude,
good.
I remember getting excited and getting like the cases, and then they felt hefty. They felt big. It's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, like a
Yeah.
map or something was in there, dude. And now I pick up a game like, yes.
They're light,
Yeah.
dude. Like
No.
sometimes they don't even have a fucking manual in them.
Dude, they're useless. Dude, the discs are fucking useless. You can just buy the license after you buy them, and there's the same data you
Digital
download off of the disc.
copies.
Yeah.
Just
Takes
lets
10
you play
years
the
to
game
download, but I
online.
mean,
And what makes me mad about it is like
Wait.
one day, their servers are gonna fucking go down on the PlayStation 4, and all the money you spend on those games is gonna stay in that console forever.
What
So
even
even
a
it-
fucking disc though? I don't
yeah, exactly. If the
Oh,
fucking
my-
PlayStation's
But here's the
defective.
thing. I hope it's.
Oh, my Xbox is lost.
I hope that Sony takes
I'll kill
a
myself.
turn like Microsoft did, where it's just like it's using the same like profile from the previous server. So once you get onto a new server, once you get onto the new next generation of console,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, you own this game. You can go back and like play
Yeah.
it or whatever.
Yeah, but they don't do that all the time, dude. I
Yeah.
own so many 360 games. Not even like
Not all of them.
20%
Not
of them
everything is
went
backwards
into...
compatible.
No.
And
That's
they,
what I'm saying,
they
and
add
that
some
sucks.
though, and you'll still get it back if you had it before. If they add it now.
Because the thing is, a lot of those games that aren't like replayable or whatever are games that already have Xbox One versions.
Yeah,
when
a lot
Xbox
of them
One
get
first came
remastered
out.
and shit.
Yeah, well, not even remastered, just re-released on
Yeah,
that console.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there
ported
there are
over.
ones
Makes
that
me mad,
like
'cause-
Devil May Cry 4. It got fucking release on 360, and then they re-released it on Xbox One,
Yeah.
and you can't transfer over that game. It's just it takes it as a separate title.
Yeah, just like
Just
the
stupid.
Bioshock, like fucking...
Yeah, or all the Borderlands games.
GTA 4.
Yeah.
Any game that
Red Dead
got re-released on the new console, that count as two separate games if it gets remastered.
Yeah, I remember
They have
having
a lot of
Oblivion.
those. Yeah.
And I can't play that on Xbox One. That sucks.
It happened a lot on the early days of the consoles
Yeah.
when shit was like first starting to get ported over, and it was just like a brand new generation. That's just what happened,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Like fucking Resident Evil 1 HD, they released it and then they counted the fucking Xbox One or PS4 version as a separate version. It was fucking stupid. It's like I own the fucking game. I own it. Like
Now I gotta buy it again.
now, yeah. That's what it is.
There are
It's fucking
some
dumb.
games that will let you like take like a cloud save or whatever of the older if they get re-released.
Unfortunately,
Not a lot of games do that, and sometimes it just doesn't work. It's like, oh, actually, no, you've never played this game before. It's like, oh,
yeah. Anyway, yeah, like game box art. By the way,
Game box art. What
Yeah.
happened to it?
I don't fucking know, dude.
What's the deal with game box art?
What's the deal?
No
with
one
it?
really...
Like-
Yeah. No one really cares about, like, the fucking... I don't know, the gesture of that. Like, they just
the new fucking
want to
Doom,
fucking play the game.
the one from 2016, New Doom.
Yeah.
The regular box art, fucking terrible. The alternate one, it's like you flip the shit inside out.
Yeah.
It looks fucking awesome. Whatever
lit.
fucking moron decided against this shit is a dumbass. Like, here, I'll oh, fuck, heartburn. I'll show you.
I got the meat sweats.
Yeah.
Dude, are you sweating for meat?
Dude, I'm sweating a little hard meat. Here it is.
Next to it.
That's epic.
It's like a flip thing.
Under-
Like you
under
flip
the
it
stirrup.
inside out and it's that. That's fucking badass.
That's sweet as fuck. Yeah, it's got like the whole like
There's gonna be a lot of bands.
fucking
That's crazy.
90s feel to it.
Yeah.
Like 90s
Oh, yeah,
fucking.
It really
gruesome
feels
art.
Like,
Asian girls.
Dude,
it
that's cool.
feels like that. It
February
feels like the
19.
original
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
box
The
art.
original
You
do.
gotta go to this.
On a side note, the pod show might go to music
Download.
festival.
Nah, the Download Fest. Is it? What is it called?
Fucking Kiss, Iron Maiden, Gojira,
System of a Down.
Kill Switch, Engage,
Corn.
and we're gonna go the whole weekend. So we're gonna get into some weird mischief and fucking
The Offspring.
do a bunch of weird drugs.
That's a Doom Eternal box art. Looks fucking awesome. That's the Switch version.
Dude, you ready to go see some Daughtry and some Bush, dude?
Daughtry, dude.
Oh, dude, I'll get down with some Dodge.
Racing, dude.
Oh, fuck.
All those moms, dude.
Where's
Oh,
Daughtry?
fuck yeah.
Yes.
Baby
Down
metal,
some
dude.
40-year-olds.
I'm going home. Yeah, that's
Dude,
them.
POD?
I'm going home.
POD's gonna be there.
I'll get down.
Dude.
Fucking POD, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck.
Fucking- I mean, they're awful, but...
I don't care.
We are. The youth of the
You're
nation.
Skillet's gonna be there too.
I need a hero to save me now.
Dude, I remember.
We do a lot of singing on this
jamming out to
podcast.
that playing fucking
Yeah, dude.
Ninja
Very
Gaiden 3.
musical. What's that?
Ninja Gaiden 3. I used to play that and just have like the Xbox music thing playing. Yeah, dude. It was on
Fuck
your,
yes.
it was on your Xbox.
I used to
It was
listen to
your
Linkin
playlist.
Park
It was
Numb
his playlist.
and play Naruto fighting
Is
games.
your playlist, dude?
Hey, dude,
Uh,
hey, let's play some Naruto fighting games, dude.
Dude, I used
So I
to
can
do that.
So I can beat. I just want to beat someone's ass in a game that I'm good at. That's all
I
do.
used to play
Clash
Clashes and
Clash of Clans.
Well, if
No,
we're gonna
Clash
do
of
dumb
Shinobi or
anime
something like
fighting
that.
games,
Yeah.
It was that weird GameCube
because
one.
I'm
the Clash of
I'm
something.
gay.
Clash of Ninjas.
Clash. Oh, Clash of Ninja.
It's that one with
Ninja
with
Clash or some shit.
with Zabuza.
Yeah, Clash of Ninja.
Dude, I used to play that game nonstop
It
and
looks
listen
like
to
the
Linkin
same
Park at the
fucking
same
game, to
time.
be honest.
Yeah, all
No.
the time. Dude. All the time.
Dude, I used to get into it so hard, dude.
All the Ultimate Ninjas, dude. They're all the same, but they just like, oh, but here's a little bit more part of the story that we didn't have last. Here's one more chapter, literally. That's it.
Yep.
Here's a whole new game, so we can add 2 more characters.
They sorted.
They get better a little bit, but
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're
I thought the
dude.
combat and it was very like
Yeah, I think they're
fluid.
fun
Like
games.
I
it
don't know
didn't feel
shit
gross.
about Naruto, so I
Um,
fucking hate all the designs. I don't like it.
That's understandable, dude. I totally understand.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Part of me
But
loves
it is
Naruto
for sure
'cause I-
probably one of the best animes.
Oh well, Cedric.
No, it's not.
Cedric, I feel like you don't watch enough anime to say something. That
Like
important.
okay,
I
it's
feel
one
like
of it's one of my like favorite as far as like the
Cedric.
general ride.
Dude,
All right, what I was just about
I
to
like
say is
it.
that I love it because I watched it as a kid, and that's why you probably think it's one of the better animes.
Yeah, because I
you
watched it as a kid.
dude.
Dude.
No,
Full
but
Metal
it's-
Alchemist. My shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck
Full
it.
Metal Alchemist
Oh, yeah.
Brotherhood.
We can get into
Brotherhood,
this
yeah,
fucking
absolutely.
Oh yeah, we could talk anime.
The 03 anime
Fucking
animated is, I mean, it's still good, but
But
it's
I love
fucking
like the weird
weird,
90s
dude. It's
shit.
just so
They-
weird.
It's just they took a weird like diversion to the fucking story.
Yeah,
'cause
I mean, the whole story is different.
yeah, and like it took a turn, and they elongated that whole like the
Oh,
sixth
yeah.
laboratory thing. It was a sixth laboratory.
The fifth
believe
lab.
so.
Fifth
Yeah.
yeah. It was they elongated that thing so fucking much in the
What,
like, the
Brotherhood?
original 2000
Oh,
original 2003 one. But in Brotherhood, they went through that shit in like the first 10, like 15 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
They do a lot
Brotherhood
of that,
follows
dude.
manga.
Brotherhood follows the manga.
Yeah.
And the O3 anime's story is so fucking weird, and then
It
he
was
ends up
coming
in
out at
the
the
real
same time.
world.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah, no, it is odd.
The movie just goes just.
That is my
I've
thing
never
about
seen
Full-
the movie though.
Full Metal
it-
Alchemist and then like Brotherhood, the whole like arc in between, like it's kind of. I love Full Metal Alchemist, but it confuses me. I feel like I gotta sit down and rewatch it because I'm just blending the stories in my fucking head, and I can't get the straight
Watch
story
Brotherhood,
anymore.
Dude. Brotherhood is probably the best.
amazing, dude.
Dude, from the animation to the
2000
fighting scenes, dude, everything is just
The
do-
story, I love it
I
all.
feel
dude.
like I
dude.
like the earlier
So
one. I feel
emotional.
like I liked the 03 one
yeah,
a little
and
bit.
it's
Okay.
like good, dude. It's
I have
good.
definitely
Dude, it made me art cry.
I cried a lot.
I have rose tinted glasses for the original one. Like I just, because it was coming out at the same time as the manga,
Yeah.
and it surpassed the manga and like
Yeah.
just
You gotta
kind
do
of.
what you gotta do.
Yeah.
It
But
did
that's
literally
why the
what
story is,
Game
like,
of Thrones
so-
did. Didn't they do that shit? Like,
Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck Game
Yeah.
of Thrones, dude.
Like,
You guys, have you guys watched
Hellsing
Game of
did
Thrones?
that too.
Season
Any of you guys
8 and
know?
9.
Oh fuck! I hate Game of Thrones.
I never
yeah.
was into it. I love Peter Dinklage though. I can just
love
watch
medieval
him.
shit.
I'm too poor to afford HBO.
I love medieval shit, and I fucking hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I like dark fantasy and shit.
Yeah.
If it's not like Dark Souls, you can go fuck yourself.
All right.
Yeah, dude,
That's-
everything has
that's
to be
fine.
medieval
I-
Dark Souls, dude.
I loved Game of Thrones, and then it just immediately is so shitty. All of it is
Yeah.
shitty, and then it's just nothing but like disappointments and shit.
Yeah. Characters you like die, and then
Well, no,
you
that-
have to follow characters that are just fucking annoying.
That shit happens, like characters you
Yeah,
like
the piece
die,
of shit characters
but after
at
a
the end,
while,
those
it's
are
just
the ones that
because
matters.
the
You
writing
follow
is so
everything out of bitterness.
the writing is like it just I don't know gets so like bad and dry, and then in the end the two like brothers or whatever I think
Yeah.
they I think they got signed on to like work on like Star Wars or something.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's leave, even though HBO like wanted to have like 2 more seasons.
Yeah.
So there's like so much shit. They're just like, let's jam into like the smallest season we've ever.
Yeah.
Let's mash it in there, and it's all of it's bad. They just try to conclude every
I've heard
storyline
about that.
at once.
I
I
know
wanna
that.
throw up.
I know that a lot of the material they worked from was from the books and shit that they just generally reworked and adapted and fit in a way that made it more digestible and just
Yeah.
generally better. And I know that once it surpassed the fucking book and shit, they had to go off of their own shit. And these are motherfuckers that worked on X-Men Origins, Wolverine. And these are the fucking idiots that came up with the idea, oh, let's make Deadpool fucking Baraka. The two arms and laser vision.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And
I
they
talk
sewed
too
his
much.
mouth shut.
It's literally Deadpool. Like I hate it. I hate Deadpool, and I hate that he's like, "Ooh, I'm the merc with the mouth." But that's like his thing. Why would you take that away?
Yeah.
It's fucking retarded.
It's like giving Wolverine sticky feet and having him like blast lasers from his mouth. So
It was retarded.
fucking
Okay,
idiots.
So you know
It's
the
like,
angle.
here's Iron Man, but he's poor. So
The
he
angle
can't
that
make
they
decisions. He can't do it.
He has the mind. He doesn't have the mind.
He's so
yeah.
intelligent.
The angle that they took in the last X-Men, the last Wolverine movie, with his fucking like
Make
kid
fucking,
Logan.
DUI
being the little fucking
armor
like
from fucking Home Depot
Project
supplies.
X, yeah. I don't know why they didn't just do that in that
Rubber
movie.
bands and
They do it.
2x4.
Like, if they would have took out that shitty Deadpool and then put that, you could have just did that. Like, I
Deadpool
don't.
movies are fine. I
Two
think
was
that
one.
they
There's
portray
still-
Deadpool fine in the movies. I like him as a character, but I
brings a
can't
fire, but it's
fucking
like
stand
this
him
long.
in the current comics. That's it.
Yeah.
Anything
It's like a
else?
crack fire.
Anyway, back to like
Raised
the
it to-
anime shit. Like another thing that did that also that like went past the manga is fucking Hellsing. They had like an original Hellsing anime before Ultimate or whatever, and they just went and had like 24 full ass episodes.
Yeah.
While the fucking shit was still, I think it was like 30 something episodes while the fucking manga was still going, and they went past the fucking manga and they had to come up with their own shit.
That's why you jam in that filler, dude.
Yeah.
I think it was fine.
140 episodes
It
of it.
sucks, but sometimes you gotta put in that filler so the story doesn't.
You seen
fucking
Hellsing
suck.
Ultimate?
I've never seen any. I saw Hellsing Abridged.
Hellsing Ultimate, fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
And that's what they should have done with the original Full Metal Alchemist. It should have just
I
pumped it
guess
up with fucking filler
For the
until they
format
caught up
that
with
an
the manga.
anime is in, you have so much room for fillers. Like, you don't want to rush through the story. Because the story is the whole appeal to it. That's every
yeah.
chintzy anime just has this big climactic, like, ending that ties everyone's dick together. I don't know, dude.
Look what Bleach did.
Yeah.
Bleach did so many
Fuck
things.
Bleach.
I don't even think Bleach
Anyway,
knows what Bleach
Yeah,
did.
Hellsing, that's why Hellsing Ultimate took like 5-6 years to fucking finish. Because they were just doing it in like OVA format where it's like every time a new manga was released, they would just do a new episode and animate that. And it would be like, the mangaka didn't work on it for like 10 something fucking years.
Yeah.
Or like 5 years or some shit. And then they would, as soon as he finally finished, they would just do a new fucking one. I think that's fine too. Because they like released them as like one big fucking event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it makes its money back too.
Yeah, for sure.
Keeps a lot of good continuity.
Yeah. What were you guys saying though?
Animes.
Put in filler if you
Yeah.
need to keep.
Only if necessary.
Dragon Ball Z's filler was fine.
Oh, yeah. Like, it was never really even
It was-
that bad.
and it was
Even
always-
shitty GT was shitty, but, you know, like, it still kept you somewhat entertained.
I fucking like GT.
I know you
man. I'm sorry.
I have all of GT on DVD.
So does.
Bro, you
Yeah,
went
Did you
about,
get it from Gavin?
I love Super Saiyan 4
Uh,
Goku.
It
I don't know,
looks
I just
fucking
have it.
cool.
He had all of it, and then-
Okay, I will say this one fucking time. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is the coolest transformation, and you can get mad at me for that. You can get upset at me for that.
Dude, it's
Ultra
like,
Instinct is too much.
It's. Yeah, it's
Dude, when it got to the point where when their punches are like destroying planets around them, I was like, nah, dude, this.
What you
But
mean, like, when
turning
they were
Trunks
actually doing
into
stuff
a
with gods, it was
fucking
little- yeah.
Final Fantasy character
That
was
was
kind
a
of
little
lit,
much.
though. That was sweet.
I don't like what they did with Trunks. I like Trunks.
I think that
like,
it's sweet as fuck.
After the fucking series ended, they did like the Broly movie and like BoJack and shit, and fucking Trunks was just like jacked as shit, and he wore like a fucking vest,
Yeah.
and he had longer hair, like a ponytail
Yeah.
and shit.
He has like the jean jacket, but like the sleeves are cut off.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was so
Alternate
fucking sick.
timeline Trunks, though, was the fucking strongest Trunks. He was
Yeah.
always like one of the strongest characters in the series.
And he
Even when he did the stupid ass time traveling thing,
He
he
did
went back
beat
and
Yu
slayed the
Zamasu,
fucking
who
androids.
was, like, you
He
know,
was always one of the
going along
strongest
with
people.
Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta.
So you take him outside
but he
and
had
then
like his
like
magic sword of hope, and he like became Super Saiyan Rage or whatever.
yeah,
the fuck.
exactly. You take him
He
outside of
practically
fucking
got the
time
god
space,
power without.
The only thing
and
I
now
kept
he's
up
the
with,
becoming a
super
god.
fucking strong character.
the only thing I kept up
He
with.
has a sword too. That's the biggest part.
Ooh.
The only think about it like this. You got someone who's like a real life fucking amazing martial artist. You got some dude with a machete. The dude with the machete is probably gonna win. No matter what.
He might clip you at
Trunks'
one
sword,
point,
and it's like
What
okay,
I'm
well, I
saying
guess it's
is,
not, like,
even
that
if he's
amazing.
fighting gods, this dude has a sword. At some point, if that sword's indestructible, he's still swinging that shit at fucking Super Saiyan like speed and strength.
Yeah.
Goku caught the sword though immediately, and he does it again.
Yeah.
So it's
Goku's
like
Goku though. Fuck you, dude.
so
Yeah,
when it
but,
comes
like-
to their type
but
of fighting, obviously the sword is.
Where did he get the sword, dude?
That sword? Isn't
Tapion,
that
Tapion?
Yeah.
No,
Not really.
in the main series.
He got it
His
from
movies
nowhere.
aren't canon.
No, they're not.
He got it from literally
Unfortunately.
nowhere. Well,
What do
now
you
they
mean,
are.
fortunately?
They
Bio
are now.
Brawly, we don't need that shit.
Well, I said unfortunately.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought that sword was like some like some mystic sword, kind of like the sword that that one. You know when Trunks was. No,
That's
not
from the
Trunks.
movie. That's the movie.
No, not Trunks. What's his face? Gohan was gonna go mystic and shit. Remember?
Oh,
Like, he had a sword?
Oh, you mean the Z sword? No, that's
Yeah,
that's
I
like
thought it
Yeah,
was like
Goku
something like that.
fucking snapped that.
yeah.
I know,
They
like,
were
he
trying to
threw
play
a
baseball.
fucking-
They're stupid asses.
No, he's like,
Fucking
it's like
dumbass.
they were like, it's
Dad, let's play catch.
No, they were
And
like,
he was
this
like
is
throwing blocks of like unbreakable.
Supreme-
shit.
Supreme Kai, give us the hardest
that's
material ever.
No, that's the funniest thing about it too. He's like,
This sword is unbreakable,
he's like,
unbeatable.
"Oh," and then he asked for the
The like the strongest material ever, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I can just blap. Here you go, Goku." And he's like, "Here,
and Goku just tosses that shit
shit, fuck, we fucked."
I'm
I
sorry.
think it like worked the first time, and then he threw another one at it, and then it snapped.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's like, look at these fuck asses wielding this all powerful sword. Now he can't kill Boo because you fucked the sword.
It was like the only thing that could cut Boo, and like leave him cut or some shit.
No.
It was super magic power or something.
Or some shit. Let's be honest, the Boo saga was a little... It was good, but it was messy.
Yeah,
that was just a
it's
big
not messy.
Vegeto's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Vegeta was cool. And
Yeah.
I will say the only thing that I've kept up with in Super was the shit with Goku Blacked. And
Goku Blacked Raw. Favorite character? I don't know.
He
have you
turns
seen
pink.
the clip? Have you seen the clip where it's just like, "Don't shoot that man. He's not black." What? Yeah.
Because they just call him Black. They don't call him Goku Black. They just say Black. It's
Oh,
easy,
that's great.
obviously. But sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
No.
Don't shoot that man. He's not black. And it was like the police force, so that makes it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they're all dressed like an army. Like they all look like police.
Agendas in cartoons.
Anyway, fucking, I've only kept up with that and the Tournament of Power, which was fucking great.
Right? I loved it.
I
love the
genuinely
Institute.
enjoyed
what
it.
did they achieve?
They dragged it on way too long.
Yeah, they
achieved-
did. And
They achieved that there are more universes out there. They achieved that there are beings that are just generally high above. They're always going to be above everything. So I think that's a good like standpoint to just be like, hey, nobody gets more fucking powerful
like,
than just
at a
creation.
point you can't beat
Yeah.
these guys. Like set the limit to where you can't just keep going because
Yeah.
it started off with a little monkey boy and now it's this.
They
Yeah.
also said that Jiren not even a fucking bad guy. He's not really even an antagonist.
I think
Just a dude trying to like they set different limits for how to.
I
tell
think at
stories.
first Jiren is better, but once they kind of like delve more into him,
Yeah.
it kind of becomes like
generic.
yeah and like stupid because he's like at first he's like there's this mysterious all powerful dude and then he's like well strength is absolution I am
Here's the
strong
thing, though.
and it's just it kind of is
It's bad when it
Much.
comes to like a story, like a villain standpoint. He's not a villain.
right. I didn't think
Yeah.
about it, but that made him seem like more of a villain
Yeah.
because he's like oh well power is everything you rely on all your friendships and stuff but that I'm
Well,
gonna
look at
win this
Vegeta.
fight. Right, but Vegeta, even in his thing, he's like, well, I'm not going to throw away everything that I have. And that's why I think Vegeta's
He
moment,
grows as a character. Because
I think Vegeta's so badass. And then he gets smacked out and he's like, well, here you go, Goku. He like yeets his power at Goku.
Yeah.
But I think Vegeta's part in that, because he overcomes Goku, because he evolves
Yeah.
Super Saiyan Blue,
yeah.
which Goku hasn't done.
Super Saiyan Blue, fucking evolution or whatever the fuck it's
Super
called.
Saiyan Blue 2 Super.
Super Saiyan.
It's so fucking
God,
cool.
Super
It's like
Saiyan evolved.
sparkly.
It's
Yeah.
so, he looks badass.
It's like a darker blue. It's like a less gross version of blue.
Blue too.
Yeah.
It's
It's
blue
like
too.
you're wearing an Ed and Eddie shirt right now.
Yeah.
And it's like that color blue.
Yeah, like the
Oh,
canker
right.
shit
It's
with Ralph's
just
hair.
good looking.
He looks
It's
so badass, and
Regular
I love
Super
that
Saiyan
part.
Blue is like a gross teal color.
Yeah, they look,
And it looks awful.
but that makes it look like so cool. It makes it look like it is like a special transformation.
Yeah.
Because before it's just kind of like, well, here's another hair color.
Yeah. And it just, there's something about the aura of it as.
I also
The atmosphere of it
Vegeta
just
is
feels different.
probably my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball,
I think
and I feel like he gets shit on just like a lot because he's
it's
that's
just
kinda
a
like-
line
doesn't
ass.
like him.
it's like his role, whatever. But I still think that
Yeah.
it has potential, and he does a lot more cooler shit in Super, like going with Goku. It kind of is like both of them as
It's a
opposed to just
thing
Goku.
where Goku's supposed to be like a stagnant hero who knows and sticks to his conventions
Yeah.
and is just like, you know, this is who the fuck I am, and I'm not going to change. And that's fine. I think that he should grow a little bit
Yeah.
and just be like, hey, I'm not a great fucking dad.
Yeah,
I
Vegeta,
think
Yeah.
Vegeta
But
has grown
Vegeta-
a lot
Yeah.
from being a bad guy who just kills people without a whim.
Yeah, I feel like they've come into a situation now where they have a character who can grow and learn, and they also have a different protagonist that is like, oh, I'm gonna stick to my conventions and not change, which is fine. I think that they've hit both those, like those are really the only kind of good guy protagonists
Yeah.
that you can have, and they nailed it. They're fine with that.
I love it.
And that's why through and through, that's one of the best too,
And
just because of
I love
their
the
character
end
development.
fight with like
Jiren.
Goku, Frieza, and 17
Yeah.
versus Jiren, because everyone's like shit. They're like no power, but like in that last rush, like Goku and Frieza are like
Yeah.
flashing between full power and Super Saiyan,
Yeah.
like pushing him out. And
Because they're
17's like blasting.
trying to power up but they can't.
They can't, so they're like flashing between their power, like giving it their everything, but they're like it's so
fucking
badass, dude.
sick. And
And 17 fucking I hate 17 was never really cool to me,
yeah,
but when they introduced him in Super, he was one of my favorite characters in Super.
he definitely has more personality in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
original, it's just like
Original is just 18 being Krillin's like
I'm gonna go
baby mama.
no.
Yeah.
And then he just
He
leaves.
disappears.
You don't fucking hear from him, and then you see him. I think you see him in GT is like the very, very last time you see him.
Yeah.
And GT obviously not canon anymore, but who gives a fuck about canonicity? The
There's
last time you see him in GT, he's in
Android
a park.
17 and
No.
Hellraiser 17, and they fuse and become Super 17.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
Speaking of canon though, it's Brawley's fucking introduction into
Broly's
the
canon
Yeah.
now.
yeah, but
I-
he's canon now, but the series is kind of over.
No, it's not. They're still doing it.
Really?
They're gonna.
Wait,
I
so-
feel like they're coming up with story, but they haven't
I thought they were
animated
still
anything
doing the manga.
yet. They're still doing the manga.
Yeah,
And,
there's like a bunch of new arcs with even crazier bad guys.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's like a bad guy that can absorb ki,
Yeah, he's like.
and his main thing is like he uses like some kind of weird fucking magic that isn't ki and that isn't like anything that anyone's ever seen. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Anyway,
So when
Makes
is
the
he gonna
stand this
start
strong.
fighting like bacteria?
he starts fighting
He starts
mitochondria.
fighting like the micro.
It's the powerhouse of the cell.
The Amoeba Boys, dude. Goku
Mini
versus the Amoeba
chlorines.
Boys.
He's already fought everything at this point.
But Broly is canon
He
now.
fights that 0.01% that fucking hand sanitizer can't kill.
But which Broly do you like more? Do you like original Broly or new Broly more?
I
New Broly.
I like
I don't like
old
any
Broly's
of them.
design.
They're too fucking overpowered and unnecessary.
I
Fuck
still
off.
have nostalgia for the original movie,
Yeah.
and I still like the design more.
Like screaming. As
You know his tree trunk
We're playing
arms tickles your
Pantera in the
pickle.
background.
Oh yeah,
scared
because the good reason to have a
It's epic.
life vendetta is
We're
to have
somebody
fucking Goku crying as a baby.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Like the new Broly
See,
introduction
yeah,
is better
I love
than
both
the old
Brolys.
one.
I love both of them
Old
for
one's kinda
different
dumb.
reasons. Old
Old
Broly
one
is
is-
stupid, but I feel like he's such a good villain because he's just this like mindless, super powerful guy.
Here's
and
the
I
thing,
love
though. In the original, he's not mindless.
Well, no, yeah,
He's
obviously,
not stupid.
like he
He's just
does things
really
like he
fucking
when he kills
evil.
Paragus. Like obviously he knows what he's doing, but like in the beginning he's kind of just like under mind control to be like
yeah, he's
just like
stupid
sad boy.
because he's being fucking mind controlled.
And then he's
doped
just like
out.
his power is raging through, but then he does have his moments where he's like
when he like powers through the shit,
he's-
then he's like lucid. That's the point. He's supposed to be like, oh,
and he's like
I'm
a god,
fucking
dude.
aware
He's-
now.
He's sick, but New Broly,
Dude,
I feel
I'm
like,
gonna be a fucking god, and then he starts like he blows up their fucking moon, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill fucking all of you now.
Yeah, dude.
And he's a giant fist.
Yeah.
He
Just eats their
Crushes
shit and
everybody,
fucking
dude.
makes them eat shit. Like yeah.
he's the only fucking villain in Dragon Ball Z history that everyone fights at the same fucking time, not one on one, at the same fucking time, and he bodies everyone with like fucking wrestling moves.
Yep.
He suplexes Goku. He clotheslines fucking Trunks. He's throwing people into fucking wall like through buildings and
God,
shit.
just goes into
and
a
he
building.
beats everyone's ass for like 40 fucking minutes until like they don't know how to end it. So everyone gives Goku that power.
Yeah, they're writing it like
and
this,
then he
this
just
is the
fucking
sickest
kills
fight
him.
Yeah.
ever. He's like writing it, and he's like, yeah, and then he's like, wait,
How
no,
do
this is
I
actually
fit-
longer than I
how
thought.
do
Wait,
I
what's
end
happening?
The entire point is they have to like kill him before the comet hits the planet
Yeah,
or whatever.
or else everyone dies.
Yeah. So And then they didn't know how to end it, so whatever.
Wacky. He is what he is,
And
though. He's
Goku's
just
like,
an
"Everyone
overpowered
give me
piece of
your
shit.
energy, please."
I don't. The Dragon Ball Z movies were never meant to be canon. And were never meant to be like.
Remember the
But they're
canon
so
Broly? How he
sick.
beat Frieza's ass for like 3 hours?
That
right?
shit was fucking
It's so
funny.
hilarious. They're like, "Oh, we fucked up the fusion." Cuts back to
Gotta
Broly.
wait another. No, they wait like an hour and 30 minutes
Yeah.
because it wears out every 30 minutes.
Yeah,
So they fuck it up twice.
and they have to wait.
They had to wait like an hour, and then they have to wait like another 30 minutes or some shit.
And Frieza's just getting bodied the whole time. He's like, "I've had enough." Goes gold. Slammed, dude.
Still getting the smack.
Frieza
Yeah.
thinks he's hot shit, dude. Broly, I love that fucking movie. It was so epic.
Like,
Yeah.
he fucking flies past Frieza, and he's like, "Hey, see you later."
He like
They
tagged
fucking
you in,
teleport.
bro.
He's like, "Whoa,
He's like,
fuck."
What's up, bro? I love it. That movie was fucking hilarious.
They like teleport out of the way as Broly's fucking raging.
Yeah.
And like,
He just-
Frieza just gets
That's
bodied.
He's,
That was an awesome
they
thing
show
to
him
throw
like
into.
trying to fight Whis for a second, but Whis is just like,
Whatever.
dodging out of the way. It's just like
He's
a,
like, "Oh, almost got me there."
just letting you know that there's still more power. Just
Yeah.
letting you know.
I do like that Broly is basically just Super Saiyan 4.
He's so badass.
Because
Yeah.
he's that's why he's all like fucking buff
Yeah.
and shit. Because he's taking the power from the Uzaru. Like that's why his eyes are like fucking like bright fucking yellow, like an
He's a monkey
Uzaru or
movie.
whatever.
Dude, imagine
Like Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
How their eyes were like bright fucking yellow. Anyway,
Imagine like ape form Broly, like the actual like huge fucking thing.
yeah.
Imagine if he was like that.
I feel like he would just turn into like fucking golden ape and then become actual Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
something about that that's just like
There is
they
fucking
brought it fucking back and they made it work.
There is Super Saiyan 4 Broly in
Some fucking Japanese game.
God, Heroes.
Some crazy
Heroes
over the
has
top
a-
shit.
like-
Yeah.
Heroes has a bunch of crazy shit,
It's like a card game where you buy
Yeah.
the card and then you scan it into the game.
Like-
and they have a lot of crazy shit in that. And some of it
That's
kind
where
of ties
Super
into
Saiyan 3
like
Broly came from.
Yeah.
But now that Broly is back in this universe, don't you think they're gonna start using him now too?
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to see like some fucking weird, because I know they have that Dragon Ball Heroes anime
Yeah.
where it's like it's just throwing in
It's
all the
everything.
dumb alternate universe
Yeah.
bullshit. I want to see like Super Saiyan 4 Broly fight like new Broly, like just something fucking dumb.
Yeah, dude. They
Yeah,
have
just
fucking
Some wacky shit.
they have like Super Saiyan 4 Goku
Like
fight
the
like Super
fucking
Saiyan Blue Goku.
what is it?
Yeah.
So
the
like,
game where all the
they're
fucking
already
animes
doing
are
shit. Like that's like
fighting
the
each
first
other.
episode.
Shonen Jump.
I feel like at
Yeah.
some point they are just at the same level, Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue. Power level wise, like there's been so many fucking of those like YouTuber guys who like do the fucking power levels,
It's stupid.
and
Don't
every
try.
time they've done it, it's like, oh, they're around the same time.
Yeah.
They're around the same.
You're
size.
comparing like Superman's power level to fucking Goku's power
Yeah,
level.
it's
That
like
shit's-
at this point, like what's the fucking
Don't.
Yeah, but when they were both fighting Broly, weren't they like in Super Saiyan God?
Yeah, they were Super Saiyan Blue
And
when they fought.
and
Broly
yeah,
and
he
Vegeta.
was he was barely Super Saiyan. He was just Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah, even in his like first form for a second, he goes for him.
Yeah.
Well, Vegeta for a while was just like fucking with him. He was just playing with him.
Yeah, I fucking love.
And then
Vegeta.
he actually went to fucking kill him or some shit. And then Goku stopped him, and then that's when Broly got the upper hand, and he just started raging the fuck out.
I fucking love Vegeta. That whole scene.
Goku like stopped him for a second. He's like, dude, just chill. You see Broly starting to calm down, and then Frieza being a little fucking piece of shit.
Oh, I blasted your. Oh, they killed your dad.
And then he fucking broke
He's
out
like,
of the
"Not
fucking
my
hole.
dad."
The weird. hole.
Not my dad.
No, not my father. Not there. Not my biological dad. No.
Stop.
Can it be?
Yes.
Oof.
Dragon Ball, we love it.
Yeah.
You can say we're fans.
Xenoverse, they do a lot of cool things in that, I think.
Yeah, Xenoverse is pretty fine.
And the newest, well, I guess it's not new now, but like the last DLC they had, they introduce a character from Heroes, I think.
Yeah, Heroes
Boom.
ties into
Xenoverse a lot. There's a lot of stuff that they like.
I think Heroes happens after Xenoverse shit. Because
They have this thing where they like you go back into all the times long, which is basically the story of Xenoverse anyway, but now like there's even more shit that's happening, and you can choose to bring characters with you, like your mentors, and so there's just cool shit that can happen. Like you can take Bardock into the fight with Cell, but he's fighting Android 18, 17, and 13.
It really is just like
Sweet.
weird timeline shit.
There's a lot of cool shit that you can just bring people together to like do secret events, and it's like, well, what would happen if this person was here and fought this guy instead? You can have it to where Cell actually kills Goku. You can bring Cell to fight Cell. You can just do a bunch of crazy shit.
I like, that's what I sort of bizarrely like about Dragon Ball GT is that even though all the movies are not canon at all,
Yeah.
GT made all that shit canon. Because you see, like, Cooler at some point, you see, like, Broly in the background and shit like that. And that's one of the things that I genuinely really fucking like about it, is that all this shit happened.
Well,
I feel like
you can look at it like that, like all the movies are canon to the GT universe.
yeah, GT is the movie, the alternate movie, like the old school movie universe that just happened to happen.
One of my favorite ones is the Janemba movie.
Yeah, Fusion Reborn.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I fucking love.
I love that he's just this giant dumb demon, and then he gets pissed off and he turns
big
into
fat piece of shit.
It becomes a sexy red boy, dude.
a sexy red boy who gives Goku the smack for a fucking second.
Yeah, he fucks Goku up.
Yep.
If they bring one fucking villain back
I hope
from
it's
like
him,
the movies, I feel like BoJack could be good.
Bojack
could be
yeah,
good.
yeah, BoJack.
He has the potential
Yeah.
to be fucking awesome.
He's cool, but I don't know how they bring him back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess they could just completely rewrite him as like they did with Broly.
Or like a space pirate who's going
Yeah.
from like universe to universe or some shit.
They could
That'd be kinda
bring in a lot more old people and just say they're from a different universe.
Cooler. Frieza's fucking back. Cause Frieza's back, have him like get his fucking ass beat by Cooler or some shit. And then it's like, oh, we have to team up to fight bigger bad guy or some shit.
Goku and Frieza versus more Froze.
Yeah.
Frozone. It'd be epic, dude.
Lord
Frozone. Frozone from Disney.
Where's my super suit?
Yeah, dude, epic.
Crossover.
No. Yes. He's like Skeletor. Frozone and Skeletor versus Frieza and Goku. The ultimate battle ensues.
Ultimate Battle 22.
Throw Edna in there.
And next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Rosa Parks. And
Rosa Parks.
they made her sit at the back of the bus, and now she has to fight through 10 levels. Reach Super Saiyan to BBW.
Oh
No.
SSBBJW2, Electric Boogaloo.
Not the Boogaloo.
Not the Boogaloo.
That's pretty much what Dragon Ball is, though.
Yeah,
If
we
you haven't
summed it up.
seen it, it's
Dude,
pretty much.
we've been talking
Rosa
about
Parks.
Dragon Ball for like 40 fucking minutes now.
Tell you what, we love.
It was somehow
anime.
about anime, but then it just.
Were we?
Yeah, we talked about the best one for the
We talked
longest
about
time. What do you
the
mean?
best one,
Dragon
dude.
Ball Z.
Cedric, I would like to
Goku Black.
introduce you to JoJo's Bizarre.
Oh!
Lord.
Fuck
Picks
you.
that guy's nose, dude. He fucking rips that shit off. That's all the fucking...
It's a lot to take in, but
There's a
I
dog
love
that gets
the
cut
shows.
in half.
I don't like it, dude.
Rip Iggy.
It's
I
real
only like
rough.
part
Spoilers.
3.
Real rough animated,
I
too.
only like part 3. That's it.
Part
And
4 is
that's
good.
only because of the 90s anime.
Are you kidding me? Because of the OVA?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
I fucking love the OVA. It's great. It's a great piece of like shitty 90s anime.
I get it. It is like a 90s anime, but it's like not like the fucking. It doesn't give me what the new JoJo gives me. Just a fucking
Yeah,
raging,
what's that?
rock hard cock.
It is bizarrely gay. but
Dio!
not gay sex.
All right, look.
Mudda.
Part one's kind of gay. Part 2 is definitely, I think, the gayest.
Yeah.
By far. Love it.
But they all have kids and they've all fucked women.
They are
They're very-
known for getting bitches.
I
Because
think they're all bisexual, dude.
look, they could be gay. If Caesar didn't die in part 2, Joseph would be gay, Jotaro wouldn't be born, Dio would probably take over the world. Because they'd be gay lovers, and I would
gotta
be into
sit
it.
down and watch this shit.
Not sexually. I wouldn't be sexually into them being lovers, but like, romantically, like that's pretty cool, dude.
I might, but you know, that's not.
I might get off to it too. Who knows?
I'm supportive. He's like,
Yeah, dude. Whatever.
But that's
I
definitely
don't
the
agree
gayest
to
part.
it, but I
3 is not
understand.
really gay that much. I think Kakuin's kind of gay,
Probably.
but that's about it. Part 4,
Queen.
it's like the art style starts looking more like I don't know, gay, I guess. But it's not. It doesn't really give off that vibe as much.
gay sailor.
See, I love fucking like '90s bullshit anime. That's why I like Part 3,
The OVA, yeah.
version of Part 3 more.
It's just.
It's shitty and it's fucking awesome, and the voice acting is terrible.
See, but after like watching and loving like actual like, you know, JoJo for what it is,
Yeah.
the OVA is like they take out so much and change some stuff, and it just like compared to, you know, how modern day anime is, it's just like it's kind of shitty. Some things are just like bad, and the fact that they released the first half first, and then like 10 years later they're like, well, let's release they released the second half first, and then release the fucking first half in 2001.
More fucking Joker shit.
Stop, dude.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking.
That was shitty.
Bring up more.
And then the
Joker
first and
shit.
second part don't even match, dude.
Lewis is laughing right now at us.
That didn't bother you watching the OVA? The first and second part art, they don't match.
I don't fucking care, dude.
They're
Well,
like
'cause-
they look different.
Because they did Part 2, like of.
They did part 2 first in I think '93,
Yeah.
and then they released Stardust Crusaders Part 1 in 2001, I think.
I don't know why the fuck would they do that.
They released the OVA for Part 3 because Stardust Crusaders is what made JoJo like
Popular.
Yeah,
It
it's-
was like the big fucking.
it's
thing.
like obviously like one of the best. It's amazing. It's what gave JoJo all its stuff and made it not just like Fist of the North Star or something,
Yeah.
whatever they want it to be. So they released that, but like the ending part, and when they released the 2001 part and do the first half, they try to do it in so many episodes to get to where they started.
Yeah.
That they cut out like the entire fucking story, pretty much all of it, because they fight so many stand users and shit throughout Stardust Crusaders, and then in the OVA when they go through that, they only fight a couple of them. Polnareff doesn't get mind controlled, so it's kind of like he was fighting the good guys under Dio's guidance because he's retarded. I don't know.
Have you seen Black Joker?
What? What? Did I hear that right?
We're pretty consistent here.
Yeah, so enough of anime. Let's get on to Black Jokers.
Dude, it's this fucking guy on YouTube who's like making a short film called Black Joker.
What the fuck?
And it's him like doing all this edgy, wacky shit.
He's just Joker, but he's black.
We're gonna watch it right now.
Does him being black have anything to add, or is it just the fact
Oh,
that he's black is
no,
because he's
not at
Black
all.
Joker?
It's just-
The only reason the
Here's
name
the
changes
trailer.
is because he's black. I don't think that's how that
I
should go.
swear to God, it
Sounds spicy and controversial.
It's literally just named Black Joker, and him being black has nothing to do with anything.
Okay,
It's just this guy being a fucking edgelord, and it looks terrible. It's only 23,000 views on YouTube.
Oh man.
That might
Let's
be-
hope it gets a lot more.
It's like okay amount, but it's not like it's definitely not trending.
I want Black Joker to beat
We're gonna
Lion
watch
King
it.
in the box
deserves to be,
office.
so-
Whatever came out,
It's
whatever
already
hit
him.
millions.
You didn't see it, but it was him giving himself the scar.
You know, the cinematography's not bad.
Yeah. It's like it starts off him doing normal
Bad
shit.
face paint, dude.
Dude,
And then
he's doing
goes-
a white face, dude. That's not cool.
What, dude? Like Snoop Dogg did? Did whiteface.
Dude, he's
That's
Snoop Dogg.
weird.
Dude. Who cares?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, when he did it, it was cool.
Nope.
Oh, man.
He goes fucking crazy and like kills his wife, I guess. Becomes the Joker. He's like punching
To
something.
confirm the earlier confusion, he is a black man.
Yeah, actually, to my surprise, Black Joker is black. I thought it'd be the man in blackface and whiteface.
What a twist.
Which
you
would have
know?
been really cool, actually.
That's probably going to be in Sundance Film Festival.
Black Joker, dude.
Black Joker, honestly, better than the Joker that just came out.
Better job than Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that.
I don't agree.
Oh!
Yeah,
Dude.
Lewis wants to be the Joker in real life, so.
Oh
don't
yeah,
talk
dude,
about the
I'm
movie.
still waiting on my vest to come in. For
How's that
Amazon.
not? Lewis bought a Joker costume because
No, I
he's
didn't. Cause I wanna,
It's been like 3 or 4 weeks now.
I
and
feel
it
like
still
an
hasn't-
yeah, that's
anarchist.
weird, dude.
Learn from Lewis's
Shut up.
hardships and email your fucking seller.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Is that how
Make
you
sure
sell your
that-
semen, dude?
You
Yeah.
make sure that they're
Make sure them chunky boys get a couple hours in the
The
freezer,
5 people
and
who
then when you
listen to
send
this.
it out, like it should get to the destination intact.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or else I'm gonna be the Black Joker. I'm gonna be Joker.
Paint your entire body black and then do whiteface, please.
I'm gonna do blackface
No,
to
dude.
become Black Joker, and then I'm gonna fucking put whiteface over the blackface.
And then you're just gonna make a mess, dude. Your
Yeah.
face is gonna break out.
Gray Joker.
Great Joker.
It gets in your eyes too, and you're just like, guys, come
I'm
out!
I'm gonna
Mulatto
get
Joker.
branches. Yeah.
To fucking squirt fucking eye drops into your fucking eye. Robert, you don't have to go to the hospital.
You use fucking paint, like fucking lead-based paint and stuff.
Oh, it fucking burns! Put your head into the faucet. Flush your eyes.
The black paint's not coming off.
Yeah, we got
Oh!
Robert's forever black.
Black
Black Joker
They're just stuck. Like, remember Liar Liar? It gets all blue and shit. And he washes it off, and you can
Robert, I'm
still
putting black dye in your
You're gonna look like
You're gonna be
You're
like
gonna look
Liar
It's
Liar.
green,
sickly.
it's green paint in your hair.
You're gonna look like the fucking Toxic Avenger.
I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna be like, remember Liar Liar when he got blue dyed all over his body, and then at the end he like got the blue off, but his skin was still like tinted blue. That's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Like, black.
Sometimes you're just perma black, dude. It's life.
It's gonna look funny if it's like all blotchy and shit
Yeah.
too. So it's like darker in one spot too, and you can clearly see his neck is like white as fuck.
Just say you have like some rare form of fucking vitiligo.
I was about to say that.
Hey, dude.
You got black splotches, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Maybe it'll give you an inward pass.
Vitiligo. That should happen, dude. I deserve my inward. I deserve it, dude.
I went through the transformation.
I got beat up by cops.
Bro,
went to the
hardship. They flushed my eyes for so long.
They waterboarded me. And then I just get waterboarded. Not because...
It's the video of Robert becoming Black Joker.
Bro, he won't fucking stop crying. I don't know what to do.
They attacked me.
They didn't waterboard me because I was black. They waterboarded me because I was a fucking idiot doing blackface.
Call his mom. He doesn't have his health insurance card.
Fuck you, man. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, health insurance is a necessity.
What if Goku
Or else
did
the government.
blackface, dude? That's a Super Saiyan
Goku
transformation. Super Saiyan black.
Goku Blackface.
Goku blacked.
Goku Blacked Raw.
Bro,
What's his
doing
pink
raw?
transformation, dude? Rose?
Yeah.
That's gay, dude.
Rose.
Say.
Super Saiyan Alize. Oh, fuck.
He's a loser, dude. Bro, in Xenoverse, they had like someone do the voice acting for Goku Black before like more of the anime came out.
Yeah.
And so the voice acting for him is just Sean Schimmel, Goku's actor, but doing like a kind of
British thing.
no, like an edgy voice.
Oh.
Like it's him doing like Goku, but like I talk like this. Like it's like Goku doing Batman.
Oh, that's
Oh.
bad.
But then when they
Nice.
released Super Saiyan Black Rose,
He was all like flamboyant.
it's a completely different voice actor, and he's like talks like he's fancy as fuck. But they still have it to where old Goku Black is just like, I'm Goku Black. It's so fucking bad, dude. I'm scary Goku. He was just like edgy Goku, and then he became like this god guy, because that's what he is.
Oh, yes, it is me, Goku Black. I'm coming for you.
Ooh. Cool.
Oh, He-Man.
Zamasu's a fucking loser, dude. How did he kill everybody? I was no one who could beat him.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of fucking stupid, right?
Yeah.
Because he was just a guy.
And then he
You're just a guy.
he like somehow infected every other universe or whatever. And there was just like a fucking army of them. And then
One guy
fucking
top
Xena
of.
was just like,
Oh,
alright,
he-
you're gone.
He lliterally said, like, now I am become the universe or something.
Hey, dude,
he
check this
literally
out.
made himself into the universe as his failsafe. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, dude.
I wrote
One guy
this
toppled the
almost
whole
shit myself.
empire.
Yeah, dude.
My name
We've
was
heard it in the whole podcast.
Jesus.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I literally
That-
shit myself.
I love that whole
Yeah.
arc with Goku Black and Trunks.
Yeah.
Totally should have ended at
Damn,
when
dude,
Trunks
that
split that nigga in
stinks
half.
too.
What?
Should have
Oh,
ended
dude, why are
right
you
there.
shitting
Fuck,
yourself
dude.
over
But
there,
instead,
man?
they do this weird thing where they're like,
Pretty cool.
oh, now Zamasu's the
Check
universe.
this
Now we gotta take
Stop.
Zeno. And I feel like maybe they just wanted to introduce two
Okay.
Zenos, and that was the only way. But it's
Yeah.
stupid
Hey,
because
hey, hey.
it should have ended when Fuse Zamasu died to Trunks.
We
Yeah.
should end it now. We shouldn't have a whole podcast about Dragon Ball Z. How about Rick and Morty? Rick and
Fuck
Morty.
no.
Anyone watch Rick
What
and
are you
Morty?
talking about?
Rick and
What
Morty.
fucking
The
Morty?
newest season.
Bro, who the fuck watches that?
I don't want to make a fucking podcast.
I don't want
about
to talk
Rick and
about that. Dude.
Morty. Alright, I don't mind it. I don't think it's a bad show. I just don't give a fuck about it now.
Dude, it's really good.
Let's talk about something.
No,
good.
I'm just making words.
Shut up.
Have you seen any of the new season?
Of Rick and Morty, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
I saw like a bit of like the first episode.
It
Where it's
is.
Rick going through different fucking realities and everyone's a
Yeah.
fascist. Just fucking
Everyone's
kills
just
him.
Nazis. They just
Why
fucking
is
murder
this a
them.
default?
He's a shrimp man. He's just getting fucking beat the fuck out.
He got eaten alive by other like shrimp things.
And then he goes to like a hornet dimension. And he's like, no, dude, we're hornets. We're fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Like, what did you expect? We're fucking, like, no, dude.
Or when he goes to the one and he immediately assumes they're Nazis. And he's
Yeah.
like, he's like, whoa, bro, what the fuck?
Hey, that was the wasps.
Oh yeah, the wasp dude was like, what the fuck, dude? It's like you really need to stop talking like that, man. You got really uncomfortable with him.
Rick and Morty's not awful.
It's really
the people
good.
who watch it, usually they seem to be fucking atrocious though.
No, yeah, it's got a really bad
Yeah,
following.
fan base.
Pickle Rick, Tiny
makes me
Rick.
You know what I need to do? I think I need to do like 5 different fucking impressions from Rick and Morty. I think that's really funny in a party setting. That won't put anyone off at all. It won't, like, make anyone feel awkward.
Fucking.
Wubba-dubby-dubby-ba-ba-ba-ba.
You guys.
Bazinga.
I like it
all
only to an
fucking
extent.
shut up. You guys know you've been saying those fucking things all the fucking time. Been quoting fucking Rick and Morty
What?
for the past.
I don't even
No,
watch
I
Rick and
haven't.
Morty like
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
So you're
We
telling
don't-
me you guys weren't obsessed with Mr. Meeseeks?
I mean,
didn't
like,
know
yeah,
that
like,
was for a long
it's
time.
all good.
Eat
We're just
dick.
not
I'm not
giving
even
it, like-
saying that it's a
I never
bad
watched a
fucking
show like that.
Dipshit.
Eat dick.
I love the show, and I love all their ad-lib bits. Like, I love that it's all just, it seems like they're all fucked up.
The first TV episode was just them, like, just fucking going off. Just
So much,
doing
like,
dumb
stuttering
bullshit.
and just, like, so much.
And it was like they animated around it.
Yeah.
They made shit out of it. It's
I've
fucking
seen like maybe
hilarious.
like 5 episodes.
The Plumbus shit.
It's funny.
Really?
But,
Like, all together? You've only seen 5
It's great
episodes.
bits.
yeah, I've never like watched it by myself, so only when I'm with people who watch it.
We gotta sit down. We're gonna make a thing out of it.
I'm not gonna watch Rick and Morty with you. 'Cause
Yeah, dude, I'm
from what I've seen, it's like it's funny, but some of it is just not funny, or I just don't care enough to want to watch
Yeah.
all of it.
It's
I'll watch it
pretty
in
funny.
passing, and I'll be like, okay, cool,
It's
but
a
I'm not.
It's a
good
fine show. It's just one of those things where it's just the same thing constantly. They go into like a weird thing, and then the family does a weird thing, and it does really philosophical shit, and then doesn't elaborate on it anymore, and then it just does something fucking wacky and crazy. And look, this guy has ants in his eyes or something fucking ridiculous. And I'm not criticizing it at all. It's just the same fucking thing.
No,
And it's fine.
And that's what makes it so funny, because that's just shit in the background,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's so half-assed, but they push and they do it anyways.
Yeah.
Because even the voice acting in those commercials is just bad.
Oh yeah.
It kind of just sounds like they said, like they just came like, oh, we need a commercial, we need a filler, and it's just the
No,
two of
that's
them
what
just
it is.
talking
Yeah.
in a room, and they're just making up shit in the spot,
That-
and then they just animate around it. Like I feel like that's what most of
No, that's
like
what
the
those
fillers
TV
and like the
episodes
commercials
were.
are. Yeah.
All the background shit, that's what they do. It's fucking great. The first TV episode is so good.
Yeah.
Like the fucking bit where it's just like the plumbus plugs into the gumbus, and they're just like he's just saying a bunch of fucking nonsense.
Was it the first episode with the one with the Cronenbergs? Like they fucked up their
Yes.
Yeah,
It
I
was like the first or the second episode.
yeah. They fucked up their reality and they had to leave and go to a different one where they died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and it just everything just kept getting progressively worse and
Yeah.
worse.
So fucking good.
They just went to a reality where they can just, where they were gonna die in that exact same moment, so they just replaced them. That shit was fucking hilarious.
And then they had to bury themselves and it was just so mortifying for Morty.
And
It was just so fucking
yeah, and it's
rough.
funny because I feel like that wasn't the first time that Rick did that too. So it's like, you only get like 3 or 4 more tries like this, Morty. So you better take as many as you can or some shit.
And he's like, "What? Excuse me?"
Fucking vomits.
Because at that moment, you got to think like, is my Rick dead?
Even my Rick, because
Did this Rick just come here from another time?
It almost unlocks like a paradox and it shows him, like it portrays that too, that it unlocks some paradox in his head where now he just feels like, fuck, I just exist outside of
Yeah, and what made
reality.
what made his existence even like lesser was the fact that like there's like a whole council and shit where he's
Yeah.
being like handed back and forward like
Yeah.
a
But
commodity.
he's the fucking Morty that fucking beat him, dude. He's the Morty that beat the evil Morty.
I don't know about all
That's
that,
like-
because I haven't watched that.
It's weird. It's like there's this whole like
He's the
weird
main
like,
Morty. He's the Mortiest Morty. And that was the point of that episode. It's like
Mortiest-
you
maybe
make
he's
you.
the least Mortiest Morty, and that's why he's the
How
best
about
Morty.
that shit, bitch?
I mean,
You keep fucking farting, Robert.
Robert.
I swear to fuck.
Are you okay?
I've just been ripping ass. I'm dying over here.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
know.
he's farting in Morse code.
Yeah. Help me. I'm
I am
melting.
unhealthy.
I'm trapped in the basement for weeks. I don't wanna leave.
I've been trapped in the face paint.
The face paint. I'm trapped in the face paint. I'll never not be Black Joker again.
I'm Black
I
Joker.
can't move. Arms stuck to sides. Paint dried.
We live off of beer and monsters.
Yeah, dude. All right.
Some animes, mostly Dragon Ball Z.